Hello everybody and welcome back to the Crooked Hour. Today I'm going to be talking about the little beef going on between True Geordie and Conor McGregor, what I think about it, who I think would win their fight, because I feel like a lot of people have a different opinion to me on this matter. So I wanted to put mine across. Just had to clear my throat real quick. So I wanted to put mine across and really get the point across of size does matter in fights. I'm not even just talking about Conor McGregor and True Geordie. I'm talking about this little conversation going on online that people are saying, "Oh, size doesn't matter." You know, it's what she said. Size does matter. You know, especially in fights. Like I've sparred before. I've had a little backyard fight. I might do a reaction to it one day. Like 3 years ago, this backyard fight. Anyway, it's a story for a different time. But I did a little training camp and I was sparring people. So I weigh about 75 kg. And these people I was sparring were about 180, 90, like about 90 to 100 range. And they who I was sparring for this fight. And the guy I was boxing is like 70 kg. So he was even lighter than me. And the difference compared to fighting those people who were my friends compared to fighting him was like two different worlds apart. I'm just saying, if it was in boxing, True Geordie's if it was in boxing, Conor McGregor's taken that. I feel like True Geordie would be too slow. Conor McGregor's just going to fight on the outside, pick him apart, boom, 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 boom. And I must say, before this starts, you might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. I am jumping the gun a little bit here. You might be like, what are you talking about? So, recently, True Geordie came out and was talking shit about Conor McGregor in an interview because Conor McGregor seemed like he was coked up on the drugs, on the alcohol. I'm not saying that's what he was doing. I'm not saying that. Because I don't know. Maybe he's just excited. But that's what True Geordie was saying. And then Conor McGregor came out this funny ass clip of him saying like, "Shut up, you little fucking rat of a thing." And he's just like talking shit to True Geordie, saying he's a Burns victim and saying he's fucking big fat oak or whatever the fuck he was saying. And anyway, True Geordie's like come out in the video and saying, "Let's spar, mate. Like, let's spar. Like, for charity and shit." My impressions aren't the best, but I'm trying. He was talking shit saying, let's spar, let's do a charity fight, MMA or boxing, let's do a charity match. And then True Geordie said, like, "I'll fuck you up just because of the size difference." And everybody online's going freaking out, like, "No, True Geordie, how could you say this? Conor McGregor's been training so much longer than you. Like, he would just mess you up." And I don't think it's as clear as that. I think people are taking away the reality of size difference in fights. You know, we've seen it. Cyril Gane versus Francis. That's a hill I'll die on. Cyril Gane mainly lost that fight because Francis was a lot heavier. I get Francis had a blown out leg, but all Francis did was lay on him the whole time, and that wouldn't have happened if there wasn't that massive weight difference, in my opinion. Another one, Logan Paul versus Mayweather. Logan Paul was a lot bigger than Mayweather. Sure, Mayweather took care of him handedly, but it was a harder fight than Mayweather expected, in my opinion. He's never done that. He never fought anybody taller than him or bigger than him by that much ever again. And so he shouldn't. What's another one? There was that Greg Hardy fight on Misfits. Greg Hardy, Hasim Rahman Jr. We saw the difference in weight and height there. You know, Hasim Rahman Jr. is obviously a way better boxer than Greg Hardy, but what happened? Greg Hardy's height, size, wore on him. And then I had another one. Israel versus Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz, bigger man, Adesanya decided not to put on the weight, and he paid for it in the grappling exchanges. Size does matter. If this gets clipped out of context, I'm going to look like I'm talking wild right now. But size does matter, and so does fighting skill. But you can't tell me if Conor McGregor versus True Geordie in the octagon, True Geordie has 3 or 2 months to train, you wouldn't be a little bit worried for Conor McGregor. You wouldn't be like, shit, if True Geordie's learned how to shoot a double leg and how to control on top, Conor McGregor might be fucked here. Like, like True Geordie's gonna get a hold of him and just throw him to the ground if he knows what he's doing. If he figures out that little part of a game in 2 months, which is enough time to figure out how to shoot a takedown and control someone. Like, obviously Conor McGregor's gonna be better on the ground. Like, don't get me wrong, but if True Geordie learns that, you can't tell me he's not going to be able to take Conor McGregor down. He's going to be able to literally pick him up and drop him on the ground. True Geordie might gas out, though. You know, there's a lot of different things at play. But you can't tell me... My point is, you can't tell me you wouldn't be at least a little bit worried for Conor McGregor. You wouldn't be a little bit like... True Geordie does have a chance with this size. And weight and height. And possibly power too. I don't know. Not every big person cracks hard, but you know, I'd say True Geordie's hardest punch would be harder than Conor McGregor's, but Conor McGregor probably throws harder consistently. I get it. I don't know the actual weight difference here between these two, but it would be massive. It'd be like 30 kg or something, or more, like 40 kg. Like True Geordie weight. How fat is True Geordie? Bro, this is talking shit. Don't trust the internet. He's saying he's fucking 58 kg. So you're saying True Geordie weighs less than me. 90 kg. I'm saying he's about in the hundreds, 90 to 100. So let's just say he's 90. Let's just say he's 90 kg. Conor McGregor. Oh wait, let's just say they fought it. So if Conor McGregor bulked up for this hypothetical fantasy fight to 170, True Geordie would probably still be 20 kg heavier than him, which is a lot. Like, that's a lot of extra weight to be carrying around in a fight. If it's boxing, Conor McGregor's got it. If it's MMA, True Geordie might just pick him up and just wrestle him. You know, I could see Conor McGregor like catching him in a sub or something like that, just because of True Geordie's inexperience. It just sounds fucking stupid talking about this fight like it's actually going to happen. This fight is never going to happen, by the way. I'm just more talking about the fact that people are just discrediting weight and size. Like, you go up and spar. You go and spar someone. Like, go to your gym and go and spar somebody who just got there the first day, who weighs 20 kg heavier than you. Give that a try, right? Then spar somebody who has been doing it for a year, 2 years, your same size. I bet they're both just as hard as each other. Like, I bet you're going to struggle a lot with that 20 kg heavier guy, just as much as you'd struggle with somebody who's been training for 2 years. It's not like, just because, even like the other way around, say you've been training for 2 months, 3 months, or even training for a year, you get in there with a guy who's weighing 20 kg heavier than you, you're going to struggle. You're going to be like, oh, my shots aren't quite hurting this guy as much. He's grabbing me and I'm feeling his power. He's taking me down just because he's dragging me to the ground. Oh shit, I can't quite get up. I can't quite do the things that would allow me to get up against somebody my size. I can't reverse the position. I can't find a way out. I can't scramble to my feet because this guy's weight is just fucking big. I'm just sick of you people say weight doesn't matter. That's my rant. Like, size does matter. Size does matter. But so does skill. Don't get me wrong. Skill matters too. But so does size. True Geordie. Like, if the Lions came out for this fight, you can't tell me Conor McGregor in MMA would be like a massive favourite. Like, the odd makers would be like, shit, True Geordie. Like it's a reason weight divisions are around. It's a reason why like state commissions don't allow this type of stuff to happen. Like, this fight would never happen anyway unless like they got some wacky commission to, you know, allow it. Like some like the same people who allowed Boogie and that. But if they, like, this fight wouldn't even be allowed, that's to say how much the weight difference matters. Like, it's a thing. Like, you have Darren Till coming out saying, like, Conor McGregor would flog you, True Geordie, like, because he's a fighter. Like, he'd knock you around that octagon. And on the feet, Conor McGregor would just knock him around. But my concern is if And True Geordie just goes, fuck this, puts his arms up, charges in, just eats some shots, and grabs a hold of Conor McGregor, like grabs his head like this and goes boom, boom. Like that's something a bigger man can just do, because they can absorb, like, sure, Conor might tag him with 5 shots in between, but is it gonna phase True Geordie like 2 True Geordie shots? Sound like a fucking idiot talking about this. True Geordie versus Conor McGregor. Fight's never gonna happen. Point is, weight matters, size matters. That's what your girl's saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, my most disliked video yet, about to be. As always, guys, have a good one.
Give me 5 minutes, I'ma pull up with like 5 niggas. Give me 5 minutes, girl, I'ma be right with you.